Hello, this is Michael from Inward. I'm a sales recruiter. I've done this job for 21 years, and I'm going to talk to you about a system that I use with some of my clients called Scorecard interviewing. And what I've worked on probably more than 2,000 sales vacancies, I would have thought. And what happens a lot when you've got multiple people in the interviewing process, which is most interviewing processes, is the interview process loses itself. And actually, the clients never really compare the candidates to the need that they have. So what we're going to talk about here is a few things. Firstly, all interviewers need to interview against the same need. And very often in organizations, what will happen is the last person in the interview process is normally the most senior, but actually they're normally the furthest away from the coalface of doing the job. But because they're the most senior, they end up riding roughshod over the process, normally unintentionally, and actually forgetting the need that exists from the hiring manager to hire a person on the ground. Also, we're going to talk about not hiring people that you like. That is a mistake. We're also going to talk about the fact that time diminishes memory, and actually we forget what good candidates look like. And the worst thing that clients do, and most candidates do this, is they compare one candidate with another rather than comparing the candidate with the need. So on the screen here, you can see it's an excerpt of an Excel spreadsheet. And basically what we've got here are 3 candidates, and down the left-hand side, they're the requirements that when you went through the brief and when you understood actually what skills somebody needed to have to do the job, they're the skills that you're interviewing against. Now in this scenario, and this is a real interview scenario with one of my clients, I put this together for him. He had 4 candidates in the frame, and what he's done here with my help is he's listed the needs that he has down the left-hand side. He's added a weighting to it, which is pretty easy to do in Excel. And then what he's done is he's scored each candidate against each of those needs. And then the second person, the one that looks like it's in peach on the screen, the person that has done second interview has scored each candidate against the needs that they had defined in the brief that they created when they thought about the skills needed to do the job. And again, that's happened in the third interview as well. And when you look right at the bottom is the totals table. What then you have is there's no emotion in this. It's not who do we like most. It's not who's the most important person in the company. It's a balanced view of which candidate has the right skills to do the job. This is how you should be interviewing candidates against one another if you have got more than one candidate in the frame and if you've got more than one person involved in the interview process. There's loads of other resource we've got. There's a brilliant one, even if I do say so myself, about creating a brief using the Venn diagram. If you want that information or anything else, my contact details are on the screen.